After my master's passing, I spent years studying martial arts and other subjects through various unconventional methods. This resulted in some rather comical situations where angry bookshop owners chased me around. But now, I have the luxury of having you teach me everything.
You there, looking to put on some...
Zapstring. It's our curtain call. Don't blink! Blue! Luminous energy! Fluorescent shadows. Strike fast! Sacred light! Moment of awakening.
Surrender your stuff.
The sky beckons. Evil be cleansed.
Save me, boss.
Strike fast. Thus it ends. Our lights shine through. Onwards. Blue. Luminous energy.
Surrender your stuff.
The sky beckons. Sacred light.
Tear them to pieces.
I can't believe it.
How?
Together we fight. Ow! Thus it ends. Heaven ordains. Banish all vice. Evil be cleansed.
at last. Now you'll behave.
Strike is one. Fluorescent shadows. Moments of awakening. Sacred light.
Tear them to pieces. Crush them.
Strike is one. Bask in starlight. Evil be cleansed. Found anything useful? Forgive me.
Wind Rider. Don't you worry. Time to fight back. Finale. Wind Rider. I can take it.
You're not getting away. I've had enough. Get lost.
You're wide open. Till my last breath.
Life is in everything.
Tear them to pieces. Pay it back tenfold. No mercy. Crush down.
Blue. I can use some fertilizer. Luminous energy.
Break! Wind Rider. Don't you worry. Set.
Tear them to pieces. Now you. Time to wrap it up.
Fear no more. I can take it. Finale.
Tear them to pieces. Zap strength. It's our curtain call.
Ready for battle. Unstoppable. Break!
Tear them to pieces. Good. There's no time to watch and learn.
Time to fight back. Till my last breath.
Life
The Weiqi pieces were scattered, but the guru remained calm. "It's getting late," he said gently to the woodcutter. "Shouldn't you be heading down the mountain?" As he glanced at the sky, the woodcutter was shocked to see how much time had passed. It couldn't have been more than 2 hours, he thought in disbelief. Feeling apologetic, he prepared to leave, worried that the guru would be annoyed with him. But when the woodcutter turned around, he nearly jumped out of his skin. The hermit guru, who had been playing Weiqi and drinking wine, was now gone. In his place lay a shattered Weiqi board and a heap of decaying bones. The woodcutter was so scared that he dropped his bamboo basket and ran down the mountain without even looking back. As he reached the mountain's base, he was hit with a stark realization. The quaint village he remembered had bloomed into a bustling town, with sturdy brick houses replacing the humble thatched cottages. And where his home once stood, only an empty wasteland remained. He noticed a date on the calendar that he had never seen before. In shock, he grabbed a passerby and urgently asked, "Excuse me, can you tell me the current date and time?" As he heard the answer, his legs went weak. Everything had changed. Time had passed, and his loved ones were gone. No one remembered him anymore.
So the woodcutter left Mount Firmament, but how is he still alive and kicking? With a
Your story, it's a bit far-fetched, don't you think? I mean, if I wasn't from Hongzhen, I might have fallen for it.
Well, that's the whole point. The truth is stranger than fiction, my friend. Every detail in that story is based on real events. Let me share with you the other legend of Mount Firmament. For deep within its sacred peaks lies a powerful secret. The secret of immortality. We all know that Mount Firmament is the abode of the Sentinel, gathering spiritual energies from both heaven and earth for countless eons. Over time, even the mountain itself has taken on the form of our majestic Sentinel. Living in the mountains for long stretches of time, surrounded by fresh air and drinking from nature's own bounty, can add years to one's lifespan. It all starts with that game of Weiqi, one that the woodcutter stumbled upon. Too bad those secrets have been long forgotten. Gather around now, people. You're in for the story of a lifetime. Shh.
I'll see you there.
What's with the ruckus? Huh? What's that in your hands? Eh.
Oh.
Behold Hongzhen in its entirety, next to a ring and hanging eaves. When eternal snow thaw into flowing streams, let us reconvene.
Hmm?
Oh, I see, I see. No clue at all. I get the very last part at least. She's asking you out. Well, that's a fancy way to write stuff. And now, this next sentence. Eternal snow thaw into streams. Oh, how did you manage to get all that hidden meaning? But the buildings in Hongzhen all look pretty much the same. Which one exactly was she talking about? Makes sense. Lead the way!
What do you want? Huh? Oh, you're just asking for direction. Wait, you were the one talking to Lady Chang. If I were you, I'd steer clear of her. She's a deceitful woman who enjoys... Haven't you heard? She left her government job to come here, to this small town. I heard she chose to quit her job. But I bet she messed. Then I guess you've also been fooled by her looks. Hey, wait a minute. Has she actually achieved anything substantial during her time in Jinzhou? Or did... I say you're underestimating Chang Li's trick. I heard she tricked that VIP guest of Jinzhou into going to Mount Firmament. She must have been afraid of him getting too close to Madame Magistrate and ruining her plans. I hope you don't mind my frankness. Just giving some advice, because you look pretty innocent. And... Oh, shoot. I completely forgot about something I need to do. Sorry, gotta run.
Oh, stars, heed my calling.
Huh? How did she disappear like that? Wait, are you that... Well, you've come to the right person. Next to a ring and hanging eaves. Oh, I know where that is. It's on the northeast side of the town. Can't miss it. Say, that person earlier, that was Lady Cheng-Li, right? I thought... Of course! Everyone in Jinzhou knows about Lady Cheng-Li, even though she As Master Suen Miao's disciple, she excels in the arts of politics and diplomacy. Her travels have taken her across the... Yeah! And she came all the way to Jinzhou to help out Magistrate Jinshi for the sake of peace in Huanglong. How could anyone not revere such a... I could have sworn I just saw her.
What can I help you with? When snow thaw into streams? You're not from around here. Legend tells of a visitor who ventured here some centuries ago. Back then, local people say it was once a stunning sight, with mist and ice flowing westward down the streams, as if many celestial... Oh, please. I'm only repeating what I've heard from him. He's been on a... Not that I don't want to believe them, but... Oh, you were listening to one of his stories earlier too, right? What did you think? Really? So, Grandpa Zhou's great-grandfather was a descendant of the first inhabitants. People in town are curious about the outside world and how they are perceived. It's funny to hear outsiders describe my hometown, especially lately, With so many people from Jinzhou coming on some kind of expedition, they're obsessed with us, like we're some kind of ancient relics. Time truly is a formidable...
Hey, why are the people here so divided about Chun-Li? You humans make well, at least now we know what she wanted to say. Now that's much easier to understand. Why does she have to make it a whole riddle? I'm getting sleepy again.
Rover? Nice to see you again. How are you liking Hongzhen so far? The crisis at Mount Firmament has been resolved, and the waterway between Jinzhou and Hongzhen is open once again. As a result, there has been an increase in visitors from Jinzhou, making the town more lively than before. With the chaos subsiding, our town and city are now reconnected, allowing residents to live and work in peace. We owe you a debt of gratitude, Rover, for your efforts in clearing the remaining effects of temporal disruptions in Mount Firmament over the past few days. Of course. We're all indebted to you, Hongzhen and its people alike. If there's anything you need, I couldn't help but notice you've been asking around. Is there something you need assistance with?
Xing Yi and Chun-Li have a mutual trust as acquaintances. It should be fine to ask Xing Yi instead.
I see. That sounds like something Chang-Li would do. Even though we're not that close, I know a bit about her personality. She wouldn't just hand over something that symbolizes her identity to anyone, especially when... I think it would be better for her to tell you personally. The Magistrate's counselor is shrouded in mystery. And when she wants something done, it's never as straightforward as it seems. And few can grasp the true meaning behind her plans. The rumors and controversies surrounding her never cease. However, I believe one has to get involved personally to truly understand Chang-Li's intentions, regardless of public opinion. About the riddle. It seems you have already figured it out, but remember, it's not just about the answer, but also what she... Then, if you'll excuse me, if there's anything else you need here in Hongzhen, please do not hesitate to let me know.
make it fast.
A ring, she wrote. Should be this ring-shaped ancient structure, I guess.
Wow! It's really huge now that we look at it.
Next, hanging eaves. If we look from here,
It does look quiet. Should be a nice place.
that must be the place then. I'll get going.
Apologies for my delay. Thank you for accepting my invitation. Oh? And what makes you think so?
Those tokens from Jinshi. It was your idea, was it not?
So, you've guessed it. Sorry, Rover. Jinzhou faced multiple threats back then, and we had to be cautious. We did not intend to inconvenience you. I regret our lack of hospitality. Still, I owe you an apology in person. This time, I just wanted to see you. The brilliant mind that always understood my unspoken words. I am very grateful you decided to come. Apologies for giving you that impression, Rover. That's not how we treat our saviors. I merely have a few questions, and I was wondering if you may have the answers. Does this game of Weiqi look familiar to you, Rover? Apologies. I heard about your memory loss. Please, pardon me. There is a local tale about the secret of immortality being hidden on Mount Firmament. Have you heard about it? Yes, I have a slightly different version of this tale to share. Centuries ago, a Taoist cultivator met an enigmatic visitor on Mount Firmament. Despite their age difference, they soon became friends and often played Weiqi together. One day, a woodcutter stumbled upon them, having lost his way home. Their game mesmerized him so much that he didn't notice the red tie on his basket, rotting away. Panicked, he bumped into the Weiqi board. Despite the interruption, the visitor remained unfazed. They offered the woodcutter some tea, then guided him down the mountain, shielding him from dangerous temporal disruptions. After that, the visitor disappeared. Many years later, the Taoist cultivator became a legendary hermit guru. Upon returning to Mount Firmament in his final years, he reunited with that elusive visitor. The two resumed their unfinished game. People believe the visitor shared their secret of immortality through cleverly placed Weiqi pieces as a final parting gift. Yes and no. This game is missing the final 20 moves. It is unfinished. That was a bit different from what you heard before, I guess. The story changed over time, infused with fantasy in each retelling. But that's how old tales go, slowly losing their truth as they're passed down. Precisely. The legend may be shrouded in myth, but that game of Weiqi was real. Embedded within its records lies a cryptic message. This game record can solve the crisis of time. From what I know, only the Sentinel in its prime has the power to manipulate time through its possession of a complete temporal mandate. For us mere mortals, controlling time is indeed similar to gaining immortality. As the records state, it only reveals itself when Mount Firmament emerges. But how it ties to the temporal mandate remains an enigma, at least for now. If that is the case, we'll be able to heal the Sentinel's wounds. But our chances are looking slim. That game record could just hold my teacher's memories, not any real value. So I am presenting this as merely a personal request. I am planning to go find that record. Could you please join me? Thank you for lending me a hand. I promise it will be worth your while. Splendid. Very well. Let's meet on the gallery road outside Hongzhen. I still have some preparations to do. Please, go ahead. I'll join you later. Make it fast. Rover, you're here. Well, as the Wayfinder, I do know a couple shortcuts. The notes only provided a vague idea of where we'll be heading there. See if we can find anything new. After dealing with those artificers, I ruled out the other locations on my way to join you. But one can only do so much alone. This is why I need your help. How reliable. Then let's get going.
Chun-Li? What is it?
Nothing, Rover. I just thought the snow is beautiful. You seem curious about that ancient structure.
It looks familiar. Like the abandoned Court of Savante facility I saw, but bigger in scale.
I heard it first appeared along with our Sentinel. Later, the Court of Savante based their Chronos orders on its design. Every winter, my hometown buzzed as people left their mark in the fresh snow, hoping for dreams to come true when it melted.
Did you try it too, Chun-Li?
No, I only watched. We can see the whole of Hongzhen from here. I never noticed how beautiful it looked during my previous visits. It's the same place as always. I suppose it's my state of mind that has changed. I don't know. Maybe it's because your presence makes me feel at ease.
Wait! I smell tacit discords in that cave. No, there's more. Tacit smells like a whole bunch of messed up frequencies. Ugh, it's so familiar. Come on! After all we've been through, you still don't trust my sniffer? Huh! Be grateful. I'm giving you a warning.
Rover, did something happen? It's in the same direction we're going. Could it be? In flames. Signs of climate.
Get away from me! I can't hold up much longer. Help! Help! Thank goodness!
Please stand back. We'll take it from here.
I can fight! Let me help! Thanks for your help. I'm okay. Wait. You're that hero who fought against the Stronodian. And you also resolved a time crisis here with Madam Magistrate. Everyone. And Lady Chun-Li. I never thought I'd have the chance to see you in person. Without your help, I'd have been a goner for sure. I can't die here. Not when I've got someone waiting for me. I finally found it. After all this time. Ugh.
While we've solved the crisis in Mount Firmament for the time being, public access to the mountain is still restricted. Before entering the mountain, any explorer must submit a request and can only do so while accompanied by the Midnight. Sir, could you please share your reasons for traveling here alone?
I heard about Mount Firmament's legend, so I came to find its secret. I've only been in the mountain for half a day. Everything was going smoothly before those monsters pounced on me on my way back. I must get back. Fooling. She's still waiting for me.
Some of those injuries are older than half a day. He needs to go back to Hongzhen for proper medical attention. Time's against us. Agreed. The appearance of tacit discords is indeed unusual. We can ask him later when he's recovered. On that note, we still don't know his identity. Judging from his uniform, he might be affiliated with the Pioneer Association. Then perhaps that someone is in Hongzhen. Could be his friend or an acquaintance. Good point, Rover. Let's head back.
Isn't that Wu Li? Not really.
Oh,
He...
no!
Sir,
I'm not sure.
His companions? His gear, though? Yoning's just up ahead. Whoa! How may I help you?
we found him.
Isn't this... He's one of the pioneers... I remember. Yes, Fu Ling, his girlfriend. I think they're visiting Hong... Oh, Fu Ling... Speaking of...
No, I'm not going. Fool.
Don't worry. We'll...
Wooly?
Breathe. Take it easy.
Thank you. I'm okay now. Who are you? And Wooly, is he... Yes, I am. Can you please tell me what happened?
Fooling.
Wooly, you're hurt. I've been looking for you. You didn't pick up my calls.
Great news, Fooling. I found it. Finally, I found a way to slow down your illness. No more pain, my love.
You mean that legend? It's real?
Fooling, are you not happy?
No, I am. I'm so glad to hear it.
Yes.
Wooly! Thank you, Rover, Lady Chungli. You saved his life. May I please ask, what on earth happened? I've never... So, he said he only spent half a day in the mountain.
Was that not the case?
No, I've been waiting for almost a week. It's not unusual for Wooly to be out of touch for a few days when he goes on long trips. This time, however, seemed longer than usual. If it weren't for you two showing up, Wooly, he did it for me. I used to work as a landscape painter. Wooly and I met through work, and we traveled to many places together. A few months ago, I got really sick. It affected my ability to walk, which got worse over time. We couldn't go on our adventures. Despite his efforts, we couldn't find any cures. Until 2 weeks ago, when he brought me to Hongzhen. Said he had a surprise. I thought it was just going to be a relaxing trip, but he disappeared for 7 days. And now he's back, rambling about having found a way to stop...
Mount Firmament's secret of immortality, I presume?
Yes. Wooly told me that he's researched and found an untouched paradise on Mount Firmament. A place... It cannot fully cure me, but at least we can spend eternity together. At first I thought it was just a myth, but then you brought up how he only spent half a day in the mountains. Those were my thoughts as well, but Wu Li seemed very certain.
Mount Firmament used to have temporal disruptions caused by its tumultuous history. However, thanks to Magistrate Jinshi and Rover, these disruptions have been dealt with. Or so there are still unaddressed temporal disruptions in the mountains. And unfortunately, Wu Li has stumbled upon one, mistaking it for the legendary cure he was searching for. Little did he know it would only put him in more danger.
So that's why there were rumors of rangers being... Then, if this temporal disruption... Rover, Lady Chun-Li, please help us get rid of it. For the...
He truly thinks it's the only way to save you. He's willing to take a slim chance just for you.
Freezing my own time. I don't think I should do that. Dreams always come to an end. I'm okay. I'm just a little tired. I'll be fine after once Wooly wakes up.
If you have any other ideas, just tell him. But if you keep it all to yourself, no one, even those
Yes.
Rover, things are taking a turn. We should probably tell Lady Xingyi first. Make it fast.
What brings you here at this time of the day? I see. Strange appearances. There are several questionable details.
What do you make of Fuling's words from earlier, Rover? He claimed to have spent only half a day in the mountains, but it's been 7 days since he returned. After Jinshi's battle with the Sentinel, she ordered Midnight Rangers to patrol. Rover, you've been exploring the mountains lately, so I'm sure you have a good grasp on Mount Firmament. But if there are any hidden disruptions we missed... Precisely. Yet, why did it reappear at this point? Fuling's legend differs from the situation at Mount Firmament. He was utterly convinced of his discovery, and he somehow managed to run into temporal disruptions in half a day's time. Lies that are most challenging to detect aren't usually outright. The explorer wanted to save his friend, indeed, but I've become rather curious about the truth behind this temporal disruption. Did you notice something, Rover? For someone with a terminal illness, maybe she's come to terms with her destiny. Or maybe...
Chun-Li?
Well, please pardon my baseless speculations. I knew you'd notice too. The frequency disturbance here is weak. It's similar to past temporal disruptions at Mount Firmament, but not exactly the same. Master Xuanmiao's records show that this is where the game record last appeared.
As Chun-Li mentioned, this anomaly may indeed have something to do with that legendary game record.
Exactly. If this were to be the case, then the explorer did not tell us about his... But his knowledge of Mount Firmament far exceeds that of a...
You mean... Got it. The Midnight Rangers will block all entrances to the mountain for now. And Chun-Li,
We left Mount Firmament in a hurry. I need to go back up the mountain and investigate further. We're still unsure about the exact location and range. It may get dangerous. Well then, thank you, Rover.
Thank you again for your help. You do take extra caution.
Make it fast. Now it has become quite clear what the two were thinking. Fuling has come to terms with her impending. If Wu Li wants to reach that is not what she wants. Her ultimate desire is for her lover to embrace. She hasn't given up. Why the sudden question? I'm just making an educated guess. Let's stay focused on the issue. It's no coincidence. All the clues point to a correlate. Yes, I guess our old friends. They went to great. According to the information, the place where. Is that?
The chaotic temporal disruptions are even clearer to see. Traces of excavation on the ground. Looks...
This is... The abnormal time flow here is...
Marvelous play. Truly. Never had I... Please.
This is... Who do you think the other person looks like?
It has been decades. Well, turns out I have. So you remember, a new city is a. I. Every move, my clan. Oh, but you. Oh, please. When the time comes, do my plan. There's no need for the results of the road ahead is long and
You've come this far and followed us here, yet you hesitate to reveal yourselves. Guess...
Don't assume you'll always be in control, Chun-Li.
Our friendly chat is over. It's time to say goodbye.
Still not giving up yet, Chun-Li. We know more than that unfinished game. We are well aware of the price you will pay. You're dangling at the end of your rope. Your unwitting trail has led us straight to our target.
Oh, is that so? In flames. Sever! My blade yearns.
The Sonoro Sphere is open! Go! Sorry, but you're not getting past me. Jue's formidable time-bending abilities at their...
Do you really want to chase after this legend when you don't even know if it's real?
So what? Wouldn't it be a sight to behold as this Sonoro's... Anyway, Rover, you are indeed very special, as the Excellency foretold.
An unfamiliar space. No sign of the Fraxidus. Chun-Li's nowhere to be seen. I need to find her quick.
No! Don't come any closer!
I'm fine. It's my forte. I'm used to it.
You... stay away from me, or you'll get burned.
This village was attacked by tacit discords. Why did you come here? No one but the exiles are willing to stay here now. Chun-Li. Who's that? I'm the only one here. Besides the tacit discords. When I'm here, no one's afraid of me, and I won't hurt anyone. Anyway, you should hurry up and leave. It's not safe for you to be here.
Mirages in a sonorosphere shouldn't be able to hold a conversation.
Huh? Why did you stop talking? Are you lost? I can take you somewhere safe. I know a shortcut that leads to a safer village. Thank you. Was there something like this here before?
These mechanisms, they need to be unlocked from both sides at once.
Okay, let's each handle one side. I'll go over there. It's open! We'll be safe once we get out of here. This place seems a bit different from what I remember. I lost strength here. Evil be cleansed. These are... Why? Don't worry. My forte is strong. I will... Onwards. Forgive me. Onwards. discords! Watch out! Together we fight! Sacred light! Fast in starlight. Blessed ends. Together we vanish.
In flames.
Strike is one. I must shine through. Sacred light. You... Why did you... Okay, don't worry. The village I lived in got destroyed by those scary monsters. They hid me in a safe basement, while everyone else died or ran when I came out. Now, I must get to somewhere safe. Okay. The lands of Jinzhou are filled with riches. There's a piece of paper. If I had arrived sooner. Found anything useful? I found some dry... Huh. Are you hungry? You can have these.
More tacit discords. I'll handle them.
Okay. Back in starlight. Evil be cleansed. Fluorescent shadows. Sacred light. Thunder guide us.
Together we vanquish.
Is this?
Yes.
Oh, look.
It might look kind of scary, but actually, of course. I'm a resonator too, you know. My forte is a powerful one. I control fire. Nothing's brighter and warmer than fire. It can burn away the cold and drive away monsters. That's because I don't know how to properly control it yet. The resonator who taught me about my forte said if I don't use it properly, I'll die young. They also said a lot of things I couldn't understand. Told me I shouldn't use it too often. But if I don't use my forte, I'd get eaten by the tacit discords or killed by the bad people. What's the point of living a longer life if I can't even survive? I want to live. I want to become a strong grown-up. I want to have good control of my power and protect the people who protected me in the past. And then, I'll make a peaceful and prosperous world for everyone. Yes. According to the village teacher, that means that I've still got lots to learn. So, thank you. I want to become as strong as you are. I understand. I'll do my best. What a strange place. It's supposed to look familiar, but there are so many things I've never seen before. This door. I don't know why, but I keep getting the feeling that I've been here before. It's so weird. Let's look around. Maybe we'll find something.
Make it fast.
This is...
A mirage of the past. This place. It looks familiar, too. These are my memories, recreated inside this sonorosphere. As I stepped inside, both Rover and the Fraxidus vanished into thin air. A sonorosphere affected by temporal disruption. Once someone enters, there's... Did he do this to mislead? To separate? Or... I should be careful. Whatever the case, I must find Rover first.
I'm starving. Oh, this thing. Oh. If I burn it a bit with my fire, I can eat it, I guess.
Don't try to play me.
I found the...
Ha! This is our...
Why don't we?
We've got plenty of mouth.
I can do it.
Yes. Back then, I didn't know how to control my flames. I could only brute force my way out of them. My body was always covered in burns. Now that's a hassle.
Strike is one. Honest. Strike fast. Evil be cleansed.
My blade yearns.
Sever. Glow for me. Bask in the sunlight. Ma'am, I'm a resonator.
Oh,
But
you and
Found them useful. This place. The spaces are a jumbled.
please,
My dear, you've come all this way.
I am... You...
You misunderstood my intentions.
But you told me...
Well now,
I've heard Master Xuanmiao is a wise hermit guru who helps people. I want to live. Learn to control my power and become stronger.
do you know what...
I think... I...
is... Such a fearful power. If not used wisely, it may... I can teach you how to control your power. But in this world of ups and downs, if you long for a peaceful and prosperous world, you must utilize your own intellect to choose, strategize. Come over, child. You bear the powers of flame manipulation, a phoenix born from fire, one that shall bring peace to this world. From this day on, your name will be Chun-Li.
Do you have to go, Master?
My time in this world...
Are you going to a dangerous place alone?
Oh, it's not your turn to go there yet, Chung. But the price you pay...
Yes.
Remember what I have taught you.
Chun-Li will remember your teachings by heart, Master. But Master, this person you want me to find...
When the time comes, you need only use your wisdom. He is the only one who can truly this way.
I believe This Weichi board and the Sonorosphere. The end of this Sonoros. I guess this is another riddle from my master.
Make it fast.
I'm fine. I think I'm remembering something. I've been looking for something for long. I don't know. But I'm starting to wonder why I'm even here. Everything looks so... And why do you look so familiar? We've never met before.
We might be able to open that door with it. What will we find behind that door? Yeah. I hope so. Would these be enough for your needs? Tell me if there's anything else you want.
A scheme may be grander than not to vanquish malevolence in its nascent guise.
Master?
Chun-Li, you have done well. Now that you have found the answers you seek, it is time to begin your journey. From this moment on, the choices you make and the plans you lay out will all lead to that future.
Chun-Li.
Sorry I kept you waiting.
This place! Run!
defense to offense. My blade yearned. That's a hassle. No need to dwell. Mind's eye.
Leave it to me. Listen up. Luminous energy.
My blade yearned. Sever! Sever! Who's the caged bird now?
Strike is one. Stay here. Flying harmony.
Together we vanish. Triumph proves clear as the book feathers. Incinerate. Sever!
Leave it to me. Life is in everything. Oh, stars, heed my calling. Strike fast. Don't worry. This game is almost over. Can you feel it? It's warm. Doesn't hurt at all. See? It's so beautiful. Wooly, this is the miracle we've been waiting to see. It's hope, reborn after destruction.
Fooling.
It's over.
Did you find what you were looking for? Thank you for your help. The Midnight Rangers have successfully apprehended all remaining Fraxidus members in the mountains. I lost all contact with you during this whole time. Did you run into any trouble? Temporal disruption hidden inside a sonorosphere. I never thought the solution would be to burn down the entire sonorosphere. You went too far back there, Changli.
I know my limits.
Rover. Lady Changli.
Wu Li is fine now, thanks to his doctor's help. As for me, well, at least I can still walk a bit. After all, it's been almost 5 days.
I never properly thanked you for bringing me back to Hongzhen. I heard about the attack by the Fraxidus in the mountains.
No need for that. I understand. The Fraxidus had their eyes on the same thing we did. They've been planning an ambush on us for a long time. Why would we blame it on you?
We will never forget how you saved us. You gave us the opportunity to witness such a breathtaking sight. Thanks.
As for the truth behind the so-called secret of immortality, Fuling has told me everything. I had a gut feeling it would turn out to be a disappointment. But this isn't the first time this has happened. Let's just call it another... I've talked about it with Fuling. From now on, I'll take her on more trips to see more new places.
Until the day when I can no longer hold a pen. I've already talked to the folks at the publishing house. My eventual departure may be unavoidable, but I want to give it my all until the very end.
I know you've already looked past death. But remember, there are people who care about you. They want you to live on and be happy.
Yes, I understand. Sometimes I wish we could stay together a little longer, if only for a while.
Of course, Fuling.
It's not time to be sad yet, is it? I've compiled a list of renowned doctors in Huanglong. They're highly skilled and may offer assistance for your medical condition, which is challenging but not impossible to cure.
Lady Changli, I truly can't thank you enough.
No need for thanks. If you're feeling generous and want to repay me, I hope to see Fuling's work in the next issue of Artists of Huanglong. Everyone's been missing seeing their favorite landscape artists work lately. Are you surprised? Well, now I'm curious. What kind of a person do you see me as? Now that the situation has been resolved, you should return to Hongzhen. You deserve some good rest. After going through so much, you must be exhausted, Rover. Me? Well, I think Lady Xing-Yi could use the extra help in dealing with the aftermath. Well, it wouldn't hurt to have a little more faith in me.
It's getting late. Maybe we should wait until we get back to discuss anything else.
2 days have passed since Cheng-Li told me that she and Xing-Yi would handle the aftermath. I wonder how she's doing.
Are you worried? Let's just go ask her then.
Might as well. Cheng-Li can be difficult to find. Let's go ask Xing-Yi first.
Make it fast.
Greetings. We're almost done dealing with the aftermath of the previous incident. They wanted to get their hands on the temporal program. Cheng-Li recounted to us that I've put together a thorough report for City Hall. We parted 2 days ago on the coast, and then she returned to Jinzhou. Perhaps she's just taking some time to rest and recover. It must have taken a lot out of her. Cheng-Li knew you'd be worried, and she wanted me to meet her at the pavilion on Mount Firmament. She also said, no more riddle.
Make it fast. How are you feeling, Rover? Well rested, I hope. Aw, can't you see I'm perfectly fine, sitting right in front of you? Don't worry, Rover. We're only having a casual conversation today. Nothing taxing. Besides, you only agreed to join me here for more questions, right? Oh, is that so? I'm curious then. Sure, ask away. I'm happy to answer them to the best of my ability. It all started a century ago, when my mentor, Master Xuanmiao, had a brief encounter with a certain peculiar visitor. During a TD outbreak, my master was rescued by that individual. He exuded a unique energy and was always elusive. My master dug through ancient texts and unearthed his presence in long-forgotten history. After searching for several years, he finally met that person on Mount Firmament again. They played a game of Weiqi together, and that was how the legendary game record came into being. At first, I thought my master meant the game record held actual information about the time crisis, but that was just a clue. The real key was finding you, the person behind it all. And lastly, The secret of immortality? It's most likely just the woodcutter's own spin on the tale. Sure, ask away. I'm happy to answer them to the best of my ability. My master and the mysterious visitor had set a trap with the Sonarosphere, using the Weichi game as a guise. They hid it with the Court of Savante's chronosorters, and it would only activate once the time flow on Mount Firmament was restored to its normal state. Despite the Sentinel and Mount Firmament being saved, the Fraxidus would not go down without a fight. They were convinced that the temporal mandate was hidden within the game of Weichi, but little did they know, they had already fallen into a trap. Pure coincidence or the calculated workings of the Fraxidus, the Sentinel was already damaged when it arrived here. My master had foreseen the disasters that would befall Mount Firmament, so he created this mechanism as a precautionary measure. The Sonarosphere would devour all who attempt. Precisely. The only way to escape was by burning the Sonarosphere without hurting anyone inside. That was his first goal with this Sonarosphere. Before leaving, Master entrusted me with a mission to find that individual, the one who played Weichi with him, the one who left behind that game record. After my master's passing, he would be the only one who could control the Sonarosphere. By now, you should know who he is. Yes. My master often mentioned you before his passing. And from the moment you arrived in Jinzhou, I had my suspicions about your true identity. Our journey to Mount Firmament solidified my belief. And finally, the Weichi board in that Sonarosphere sealed. Sure, ask away. I'm happy to answer them to the best of my ability. Indeed, those memories, they were all real. Yes, that's all in the past. Just a little homeless girl with no name. I never thought we could make new memories in the Sonarosphere, where only the past repeats itself. A moment of companionship and protection meant everything to me. I can sense your unspoken question. Did I sacrifice my life when I burned down the Sonarosphere, like when I was a child? What I told you there was true, but I've grown and gained control over my powers, using my... Also, if you really are the legendary person who changed the course of history, then you are perhaps the closest to immortality, aside from our Sentinel. We mortals come and go. Our lives are full of meetings and goodbyes. Our time on this earth is fleeting compared to yours, so don't let it bother you. I see. Perhaps this is why it's so hard to leave this beautiful world behind. Then, would you be willing to finish that game of Weiqi with me instead? The young orphan girl carried on. Everywhere she looked, tragedies rampant. As lament engulfed the globe, a world torn by monsters, filled with homeless souls. With her own blood as fire, she drove away the cold. And her master said, "In this tumultuous world, lives are fragile as mayflies." She couldn't exhaust herself to save those before her. But she must endure to ignite a brighter tomorrow. She wielded her wits to evade harm, treading on knives with care. Alone, yet maturing through stumbles. Later on, she became someone else's teacher. She taught the future leader this: to guide conscience and secure prosperity for the people, to continue lost teachings of past sages and establish peace for all. I will be the torchbearer, for one person can't rid the world of chaos alone. One day, a future of prosperity and lasting peace will arrive. Make it fast. Feathers incinerate.
Saves me the search.
In flames.
Together we fight! Evil be cleansed. Forgive me.
Together we vanish. Feathers incinerate. Make it faster. Who's the caged bird now?
Together we fight! Fluorescent shadows. Thus it ends. Oh, stars, heed my calling. Found anything useful? Forgive me. Would these be enough for your needs? Tell me if there's anything else you want.
Make it fast. Make it fast.
Take flight. Evil be cleansed.
Together we flourish. Feathers incinerate.
Bask in the sunlight. Moment of awakening. Thus it ends. Would these be enough for your needs? Tell me if there's any. Embrace the change. Sacred light.
Together we flourish. Perish in beckon the divine flames.
Together we fight! How fast things started. Vessel ends. Oh, stars, heed my